God knew, my shortcomings or whatever before I even knew I had shortcomings, you know, and still blessed me with these three wonderful people to be a part of their lives. And so I have to trust that God got them, just like God had me when I left home, you know, took care of me and made sure that I had what I needed. And so the same thing, with my kids. I got to trust that God has their every needs already met. And so what helped me to stop living in fear of what could possibly go wrong, I just started saying, Lord, I thank you. Because I had already been praying, Lord, please protect my children. Lord, please don't let no harm come to my kids. But I knew I couldn't just keep asking and asking and asking, because that doesn't fulfill me to just keep asking as if my need ain't met. And so going back to the Bible, scripture says that when we have confidence that our prayers are heard, we already got what we already have the desires of our heart. We have to come boldly to the throne, and we have to have confidence that our God hears us, that he hears us. And with that confidence, I could go from asking to declaring to confirming. Oh Lord, I just thank you that you have, and I name my three children, that and my grandbaby. I thank you that you have each one of my children in the palm of your hand, and nothing by any means shall pluck them out. I thank you that each one of my kids by name, they're blessed in the field, they're blessed in the city. They blessed when they come, they blessed when they go. They every need is already met. Matter of fact, my whole bloodline needs are already met. Okay? So you have to say things that's going to um, combat those negative thoughts you get. It's like reprogramming your mind. That's what me and my friend was talking about earlier. You know, um, just being the captain of your thoughts. Don't just let thoughts come to your head and undermine, the good that's going on in your life. Mm-mm. If you get a negative thought, like something negative gonna happen, you turn around and say, "Hey, I'm in control of my thoughts, and I will not allow that thought to take place and to take up root in my mind." So I say to that, you know, my every need is met. I have the answers I need on time every time. So there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry if you know that your every need is met. If you know already that any answer you need, you going to have the answer on time every time. And with that being said, you know, depression, I'm no doctor. I'm just saying, for me, it was meditating on the negative. Just letting negative thoughts just run, 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 you know, without without being molested at all. They just take up and run rampant and kept me in a negative place, having a negative outlook. And then it was this like prayer and meditation. And I thought about what do I do when I pray? I concentrate on the good. I'm thinking about the possibilities, leaving room for a miracle to happen in my life. And with that being said, I knew for a fact that I don't have to accept the title of depression and accepting that title and everything that comes with it. You know, I could start to manage my thoughts and realize that I need to reprogram my mind. You know, if I'm having thoughts of, you know, uh, you know, uh, getting uh, whatever that's going around at this time of year, some some physical ailment, whatever. If you're concerned about that, you can bring that on to yourself. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you get a little sniffle or somebody around you want to call you and talk about, who got what, uh-uh, you need to be thinking about walking in divine health. You need to look up scriptures for healing and walk and being healthy. See what the Bible says about that. There's a place in you that knows no sickness, no illness, no death. And that's the part of you that is part of the God spark. God put deposited in us a piece of his essence. That means that we can pray, we can call things into existence. Our words have power, but we have to know that. Oh man, I could talk on and on and on about that. I just wanted to give a quick message today, about protecting your energy, being loyal to yourself, being courageous enough to speak up for yourself. Because that's why you're here. You're not here to live your life for everybody else's pleasure. You're here to live your life and bring pleasure to others at the same time, but not at the expense of your own happiness. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you taking time to love you and to care for you. And people will say, oh, it's narcissistic. Oh, talking about caring for yourself and loving yourself. Uh, yes, you are supposed to love yourself. You are supposed to love yourself. The Bible says, you're supposed to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Duh, then that means in order to love your neighbor, you got to love you first. And there's nothing selfish with that. And loving yourself is not you, you know, uh, you know, being nasty to somebody else or taking advantage of somebody else just so you can be happy. No. Okay? It's you showing love and compassion and wisdom towards somebody else and being true to yourself at the same time. It's just like getting on the airplane. What they say, you got to put your mask on first. See, that's part of this reprogramming that you have to do. They tell you one thing and then say something else. It's contradictory. But at the end of the day, you're sacrificing yourself. You're sacrificing yourself. And you can't say that anybody is taking advantage of you. You've given them the advantage. Nobody can take it. Okay? So to be empowered, we got to take responsibility for that part of our interactions with others. We got to take responsibility for our part. Okay? And we can't live our lives as victims. I'm not saying that you haven't been through things or haven't been hurt, but we can't take the role of the victim. We have to take the role of being healed. We have to take the role of knowing that this is a test. And the test is are you going to live your life authentically? Or are you just going to go through the motions in your life, never really living it for yourself, and then die? I just had to pause there. You only have one life. And if you live it for everybody else and at your own expense, and you're miserable and you're hurt and you concerned about what this one gonna say and this one gonna do and all of that, but you're miserable, that's not what God would have for you. Go out into nature. Take some time to yourself. I'm here at the lake. I love to come out here and, just, come out here and listen to the birds, listen to the water. I can hear the boat. But I love it. I love it. It's so peaceful out here. And I thank God for the ability to be able to enjoy this time. And I just want to say to you, be good to you, love you, love you. And the love that you give yourself, it comes back to you. It flows through you. It goes to others. And guess what? What you give out, it comes back to you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day.